Scenario, you have a person that has fallen off of a 777D rock truck. The handrail is broken. How do you classify this scenario?
This would be a significant scenario. He has fallen a long distance and he is unconscious. So at this time I'm going to do a rapid trauma assessment from head to toe at this time. I'm going to take and I'm going to use DCAP BTLS, which stands for deformity, concussions, abrasion, punctures, BTLS, burns, lacerations, tenders, and swellings. This is what I'm looking for through his body. I'm going to go through the scalp, forehead, the back of the neck. I'm looking for fluid in the ears, fluid in the nose, tobacco teeth in the mouth. And if I had a little light, I'd check his pupils one at a time, checking for brain damage. I'm going to check his neck, his chest cavity. I'm checking for equalness in his breathing chest cavity, and I'm going to go down and in. I'm looking for DCAP BTLS. DCAP BTLS, I'll check for his pelvis being broke. I'm checking his arm, checking his fingers, checking for perfusion. Take a pulse, go down his leg. DCAP BTLS sensation. Take a pulse, look for a medical bracelet, check motor skills, and I will walk around the patient. I'm going to continue my DCAP BTLS, go down his arms, capillary refill, a pulse, down his leg, a pulse, sensation, motor skills. So now at this time, I'm going to take and I'm going to do my blood pressure on this patient. I've done DCAP BTLS on this arm. I know that it's not damaged, so therefore I can do my blood pressure on him. I'm going to pump this up to 200. It's 120/60. I'm going to record it. Now this time I'm going to do respiration, his breathing, for 1 minute. He has 18 breaths per minute. I'm going to record it. This time I'm going to do a pulse. We'll take another pulse. For a half a minute. 1 minute times 2 would be 60. His pulse is 60. I'm going to record that. This patient is unconscious. I will continue to monitor him, his blood pressure and his pulse every 5 minutes. If this patient was conscious, I would go ahead and I would monitor him every 15 minutes. And now I want to use a sample. SAMPLE, for those that may be standing around because my patient is unconscious this time. Sample stands for signs and symptoms, allergies, medications, past and purpose, last oral intake, and event leading up to this. Now I will hand this patient off to the paramedics, which is more qualified than I, use an E-sample. The event leading up to this and tell them the signs and symptoms, the allergies, the medication, past burden, and the last oral intake. And this concludes the significant scenario by doing the rapid trauma assessment to head and toe patient.